Like, when did you start kind of your bit about your fitness journey and this style of training?
My fitness journey started from an early age, really. It was so I was always into like sports and keeping fit at school, and always part of like the school teams for running and various things really. And then when I left school, I started working, and I decided that there's something I wanted to continue was obviously to join a gym and just stay as fit as possible, really. And I was always very mindful of my how I looked, and I wanted to look a certain way. And but I kind of got a bit lost along the way, and I got into all kinds of training, and like kettlebells, and certain, like, I used to do Zumba classes and all things that were fun and I enjoyed to do, but I never really got the results that I wanted to get. I gained results, but they weren't necessarily the results that I particularly wanted to. And then I kind of found a personal trainer who then had me lifting weights and doing a lot of training, which was very, very intense and hardcore. And, I would spend a couple of hours at the gym, before children. I had the time to do that. Kind of where my journey started and stayed for quite a few years until I found you online. So from doing all this training that wasn't necessarily the right training for me, I did gain a lot of muscle, and I found that my legs were very people used to comment on my calves a lot, which was a lovely comment, but in my mind I didn't want to have these big calf muscles. I wanted to be leaner look. So I actually found you from you did something online to do with how to slim down calf muscles, and that's how I got onto you and found your Instagram, and that's when I started to, wow, this lady really knows what she's talking about.
People think you need to work really, really hard to get good results. And like, you do still have to work hard and put in the results, put in the work, but not to the, like, I don't know, not to the extreme that people think.
1,000,000%. Because people ask me all, they do comment, because I've had 3 children, and I've had 2 cesarean sections, and I've had big, big babies. Someone said to me once, you'll never look like you'll never look, if you have another baby, you'll never look like you did last time. And actually, I can hand on heart say that I'm so much more comfortable in my skin having a third baby, because I know once I put my mind to what I need to be and do in the gym, I can achieve the results with your program so easy, as long as I'm focused and I know it works for me. So there was never any doubt in my mind after the third one that I wouldn't get back to where I was previously. And I'm just about to turn 40, and I look back on like my journey, fitness journey, and I think, wow, I have come such a long way, because I'm so grateful to have found you when I did. Because like I said, it was when you're putting so much time into something, you're not getting results that you want, it can be really, really disheartening. And also you've got conflicting information from personal trainers, for example. But obviously your style and how you, obviously I will say to people, body type quiz, do the body type quiz, what you are. Let's look at what we can do, what you can incorporate from my training. So many friends have signed up for lean legs since I've started. They were like, you spend hours in the gym, like, do you not eat much? And I'm like, I can't not eat much, because I can't run without fueling my body. But it's just, once you, hand in hand with your food and exercise, once you can get that just right, you've got all the knowledge there to be able to do and feel exactly how I feel. Which every summer when I'm going away with my family, I'll really knuckle down. I'll do a few back-to-back lean legs, and everyone's like, "Oh, she's on a Rachel Attard lean legs again." And I just know exactly how good I'm going to feel, and how the compliments that I get, especially on my legs, so many compliments.
And what is your diet like? Has it changed over the years?
But I have things in moderation, and I think that's key. And I will make healthier choices during the week. I'll go for something healthier than something else, because I know when I'm training, then I'm going to get the best results out of my training. It's not about being, losing weight as such. It's about being healthy and being happy in your own skin.
It's all about how you feel about yourself. You said you did our body type quiz.
I did the body type quiz. And I was literally blown away with everything that I'd done previous to finding you was so wrong for me. Like, you know what I was saying? Like, I used to do bike sprints and uphill sprints, and my legs would be getting thicker, and I'd be thinking, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be, I wanted to get smaller, and I'm getting bigger, and I was just doing so much, spending so much time doing all the wrong things for my body shape. And I just think it's amazing how you can do that quick, literally look at, and then be able to actually, wow, this is what I need to be doing, or yeah, I don't lose weight, or I build muscle really quickly. And I just think it's a fantastic for a woman to have that to look at, to be able to move forward with the fitness journey. And I always, people, even if they don't sign up for Lean Legs, and I'll say, go on there and look at the body type quiz. You know, Rachel knows what she's talking about. Like, look at, and I'll do my before and after pictures. I'll be like, look at me when I got married. Wasn't big. I was healthy. I looked great, but what I did to achieve that image and that look was I was in the gym and cutting out all kinds of food types, and it's just not sustainable. And I'm just so glad I found you.
When you first started like working out with Lean Legs, did you see results quickly, or did it take a while?
With the right foods, 6 weeks. 6 weeks, and I remember looking at my, like I said, I'd had another baby, a cesarean as well. I remember looking down and then literally had abs popping, and I was like, wow, like I just felt like the whole, the walking and all the training, it literally seemed to just, my body fat just went really low, quite, not too low, but very low quite quickly. Like 6 weeks, my legs changed shape, had a very, very slimmer thigh. My calves went so much smaller, which I've been trying to achieve for such a long time. But yeah, 6 weeks, I was like, wow, this is incredible, like changes. Like I said, I didn't have the time again to spend all that time in the gym, and I found the Lean Legs, and I was like, right, I need to invest my time into this and see, this is what I need to be doing. And like I said, within 6 weeks, I remember going on my first holiday and putting a bikini on and never ever feeling so comfortable in a bikini. And I just obviously had a 1 and a 2-year-old at the time. I was like, this is incredible.
I was just about to ask you too if you noticed any mental changes in yourself, but obviously you felt more confident. Was there anything else?
Yeah, I feel like I used to worry so much about, being out, like, just falling off, like, like getting so like fed up with what training I was doing. But I just found like my mental health, knowing that I could, get up in the morning and be out the door, and, even if it was going for a walk, that I could do an hour, and achieve like better results and it's just a nice mindset to have, knowing that you can do what you need to do in a shorter space of time. And I started sleeping better as well, and just overall feeling like confident and good about myself. And I think as a new mum, or a mum of children, it's, if you're feeling good, then I feel like that reflects as you as a person and a mother as well.
I also think I'm probably in better shape after having my daughter than I was before, which is just crazy because a lot of women go into being pregnant, especially for the first time, just not knowing what to expect and worrying about how things are going to go. But you can definitely look the same, or if not better, after having kids.
And I just think that's through your knowledge. You know what time and effort you need to put into. After you've had Callie, you, like you said, you think you look better than you did before, and I think you look amazing. You always have. But I would honestly look so good, and it is hard. It's a hard journey to from being pregnant and body changing and gaining weight, and you don't recognize yourself when you first have a baby, but to know that you can achieve the results again and be even better than is absolutely. It's just being consistent and just making that time, whatever it is, even if it's half an hour, it's better than not doing it.
I agree. It's about making the time. And whenever I catch myself now when I'm saying, oh, I didn't have time to do that. And that's not necessarily true. It's that I didn't make it a priority. I mean, I'm guilty of it too, saying sometimes I'm too busy to work out, but then when I really look back, I'm like, I probably could have squeezed in a 15 to 20-minute workout somewhere in my day. I just chose not to. So once you actually start doing it, it's easier to be consistent. You just have to kind of get into a bit of a routine. I prefer to work out in the mornings, and I feel like that fits in better with my routine. So yeah, I think it's just about finding a routine that is better for you. One hack that I sometimes do is I feel like it's easy for me to get in the mood to go for a walk because it's not that hard. It's just walking. But sometimes it's hard for me to get in the mindset of being like, okay, I've got to do a workout at home. So my little hack is I'll be like, I'll just go for a walk, and then I'm out there exercising. I get home and I feel amazing because I've just gone for a walk, and I'm like, oh, while I'm at it, I'll just do like a little 15-minute circuit on the floor, and I'm more motivated then to do the workout after I've gone for a walk because the walk doesn't seem as hard.
And also for mums as well, like I don't know about other mums, but I absolutely love pushing a pram. Like the day that the pram goes away on the last third baby, I will be sad because I love pushing the pram. But it's just, you know, it is nice to be outside and breathing in the fresh air. And if you're getting your steps in, it's, you know, and you've got a pram to push, it's something that's, you know, for a new mum, that's a great way to get back out there and, you know, get walking. You know, it definitely helps. You've got someone little with you, and, you know, you can chat and show them the scenery as you're walking around. It's really nice.